Tasmania show, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. Show some love. It's free. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you ain't got good energy, keep your ass inside. But you can put it in the comments though, because you know I'm here to talk. Today, again, we're talking about 50 Cent versus Jay-Z. 50 Cent, man, first and foremost, I just wanted to say shout out to 50 Cent. Huge inspiration. 50 Cent, I met him and he invested in my business, him and Robert Greene, some years ago. Shout out to you, 50. Definitely looking forward to running into you again. So I ain't no team. I'm biased or anything like that. I just know what I like. I had the opportunity of meeting Jay-Z too at the Wells Fargo Arena in Philadelphia on the Beyonce tour. And Bleak, shout out to them. Whether they remember me or not, I don't know. But 50 Cent, we vibed and everything. But what's going on right now is I saw this amazing interview. Shout out to Tony Yayo. He's an amazing personality. Watching him and Uncle Murda, I'm excited about the Real Report. Real Report, or I don't know when it's coming out or if it came out, but I saw them teasing it and going around and doing interviews and everything like that. I've seen so many Vlad interviews with Tony Yayo, but I will say first and foremost, the thing I love a lot about Tony Yayo is his loyalty. Loyalty breeds royalty. You know what I'm saying? That shit you can't teach it. Like it's just it's in you. You feel me? And I admire that because in this industry, people will be quick to jump ship no matter what. But something came up in a podcast. I think they were on. It was Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo, and the conversation came up about whose career would you rather have, 50 Cent or Jay-Z's? Of course, Yayo is gonna say Team 50, G Unit all day. He's still riding for Banks. That nigga loyal. I fuck with him. You need a Yayo on your team for sure. And 50 Cent even said that in interviews. Even when he did fuck shit or did something wrong, he just was like, I know his heart. You feel what I'm saying? But in the interview they were asking, and Yayo was bringing up things about like 50, about Jay-Z not being relatable or reachable, you know, and a couple of things. And I don't know if the debate was about who has better music, because first and foremost, Jay-Z hands down bars. It's just like, let me be very clear. Like, it's just, there's no debate here. Like 14 #1 albums, like we could talk American Gangsta Black album, like the bars, the God did verse, like I'm here for a Jay-Z verse still today. Don't know if I'm really here for a 50 Cent verse, but I'm here for a show. So if we're talking business and relatability and accessibility, I'm going Team 50. If we're talking bars, I'm going Jay-Z. But there are also two different areas. We talking about Jay-Z has always been elusive. You wasn't able to really reach him until the Rock Nation brunch, but then that ended up ending with him and Diddy and all that stuff that they were, well, I don't know if it was a Diddy thing, Black Excellence or whatever, but that's a whole different thing. But there's been a lot going on, and I know there's like, even when that lawsuit had came up, it's just like in the 48 Laws of Power, like watching 50 and watching his interviews and studying him, it's always like great, you know. It's just like crush your enemy totally and destroy them. Like it's like put yourself next to them. But some of the things that Tony Yayo was bringing up was just all of the things that the G Unit did outside of the music, you know, the video games, the tank tops, the movies and things like that, and still touring 150 shows. And Jay-Z doesn't really say a lot. So something that was coming up is he was just talking about the way he looks out for people. I can say I've heard more people have issues about what Jay-Z hasn't done for them. Like if you're not an immediate team, like the Tata, the Emery, the Biggs, if you're not in that, I don't really hear too much. But on a 50 Cent level, I've heard people like the Baby say, oh, he put his arm around me when everybody walked away. You know, I feel like this generation of music artists seems like 50 Cent is more reachable. I felt like Jay-Z was like you just wanted to run into this man, you know, but then it'll get to a point where if 50 Cent is more approachable or reachable, you know, you're going to go outside a boogie. There's a lot of people, Monica, Chris Brown, there's a lot of people that are team 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm team 50 Cent. Like, I'm still trying to get on Power. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they bringing Ghost back. Like, I'm hyped, like, to see that on Force and everything like that. But, I think what Yayo was bringing up, like, it seems like he just a Brooklyn nigga that's out for himself as far as the business concerns go. And I think Uncle Murda had brought that up. Like 50 Cent will come to him with an idea or say, hey, like, we're going to get you a house, and he'll be proactive. But he said with Jay is kind of trying to see if you can do it or whatever. And when you look at Jay's umbrella, you know, from Rihanna to Kanye to J. Cole, you know, 50 Cent may have not been able to produce mega stars. But I don't know what Jay-Z's and J. Cole's relationship is today or what's going on with them. I'm assuming everything is okay. I always hear J. Cole giving Nas his flowers. I don't know. It's so much, you know, speculation and things that are coming out. 50 Cent, Jay-Z doing a title deal. And I think he brought that up, like all these people were a part of the title deal, but Jay-Z was the only one that got paid. Maybe that's why Nicki's going off. Nicki Minaj, she's going off on Jay-Z every single day. There's another video I haven't uploaded yet when she said that they're sacrificing. I don't know what's going on with Nicki right now, but she got a lot of hatred towards Jay-Z. Like, I don't know what's going on. But I know she don't got no hate towards 50 Cent. The Queen's gonna stick together. Queen's gonna get the money for sure. But I think he talked about the Samsung deal. Like, Yayo brought it up. Like, it just seems like Jay-Z has always been able to get the deal done or get something done. And I think one of the things that made me laugh that Yayo said is that he said that when 50 Cent came out with Get Rich or Die Trying, it was like Tupac came back. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like the world was shaking. I remember, you know what I'm saying, having a mixtape, it looked like the glass was shot through. My little brother, shout out Sheik, got G-Unit posters everywhere. You could, if G-Unit was out right now, the way the streets is right now, it was crazy. I heard about shootouts, Curtis, all types of shit. I'm going to New York every summer to go school shopping. My mom's taking me. Like, it was such a thing. You had Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent hanging out out the roof. It was a vibe, but I will say musically, like, it's really just Get Rich or Die Trying. Like, that's the only one I'm really going back to. But on a business acumen level, I'm studying 50. Chess moves, like how he's rebranded himself and re-elevated. You could look at it and be like, okay, Jay-Z has rebranded himself, like, in sports sectors, right? It's like he went from music, then he went to Barclays, Samsung, now he's doing the NFL halftime show. 50 Cent is doing television and things like that. Like, they're both, and even I think what they were saying too, when you think about Diddy, I'm gonna think about Diddy. When you think about New York City, you think about three people. You think about the big three: Diddy, 50 Cent, and Jay-Z. Obviously, it ain't no big three if we know it's Kendrick Lamar, and if we know Kendrick Lamar is Dr. Dre Aftermath. 50 Cent is on some GNX type shit. You feel me? I feel like the way Kendrick got Drake up out of here, respectfully, 50 Cent is like on the same type time when it comes to mentioning his name, when it comes to accolades, when it comes to really getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's about. Like, making sure your people eat. I don't know what's going on in this industry, but every single week is something going on. But for first, Banks was on it was Fab versus Lloyd Banks, and it's just like, Yayo was like, it was Fab versus Lloyd Banks. Now it's 50 Cent, a better career person than Jay-Z. When this podcast drop, if it is going to be on Netflix, whatever it's going to be on, I'm tuned in for it, because, like, I feel like the press run that they're on right now, I was trying to see if there was anything else that I had said that I wanted to mention. Yeah, like the press run that Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda is on right now is beautiful. Yayo always bragging. He was like, I'm grateful. He was like, yo, I might perform for like 1,000 people. I'm in the best hotels. I'm in the Blue Fountain. And it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Some people get in that position and get real greedy. For example, and I'm not even trying to make this funny. If Yayo was to... what's what I'm looking for? To 50, what Jim could have been to Cam. And what I mean by that, I heard Jim say, I got to do my own thing. Sometimes it's like, yo, just play your position. And I'm not saying that Jim wasn't a star balling, and I'm not trying to make no more controversy. But when I look at what the loyalty looks like when it comes to brotherhood or teamwork, shout out to Amari. I just need to say shout out to you, bro. Talk about loyalty breeds royalty for sure. Sidebar, we got a lot of work. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. If I'm picking, so here's my answer. If I'm picking music and bars, I'm going Jay-Z hands down. If I'm going career and business, I'm gonna go 50 Cent. Like, the films, like, I'm not against the Barclays deal, the NFL halftime show, and all the other things, but I don't know, like 50 Cent, like, I don't know nothing about Jay-Z, so it's kind of hard to say. But if I was a neutral answer would be like, I would take the career and the trajectory and the way that because I love community and helping people, the G-Unity Foundation. It's so much that I see 50 Cent doing that I don't know if he gets a lot of credit for because of the controversy. Even his DoorDash, sidebar, let me mention that shit right now. That DoorDash commercial, like, what's beef 101 with 50 Cent and DoorDash? If that shit coming on during the Super Bowl, my gosh. He pulled out a bag of Cheeto Puffs. I think that was a play off of Puffy Combs. And then he pulled out some combs. He said, DoorDash, you can get cheese puffs and combs. He was like, huh. And I'm just like, this man doesn't stop. If anything, I'm more of a fan of his marketing genius. I'll definitely say that. You know what I'm saying? But they've both inspired me in so many different ways. But y'all let me know in the comments. Are you team 50 Cent for your career or team Jay-Z for your career? Or are you team 50 Cent for your bars or Jay-Z for the bars? Please let me know in the comments. And if you really gang, bang that like button. And if you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, please keep your ass inside, but you can put something in the comments. You're tuned into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tycoon. Shout out to Tazzy's Baddies, all flavors. You know we good in the hood. Let's go.
Tycoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter, fuck her like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tycoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn, all your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.